Ready. Play.
Hello everyone, let's start the press conference. Please raise your hands for questions.
Hey Alex, congrats for the win. If I heard you correctly, you said you were kind of rattled with the audience today, especially the away fans for you. That means the Finnish fans. So what was it like starting the game, playing there in front of that audience?
Yeah, I think the majority of the fans were Finnish, apart from our little corner that we had behind the bench. You could hear that during the anthem. Most of the stadium was singing along, and that kind of gave you the chills. And it's nerves that I've never experienced before in my life. The nerves playing the first rubber of a Davis Cup, winning my first live rubber of a Davis Cup. I just had to keep my head steady and just really focus on my serve and try to capitalize on the opportunities when they came.
It's interesting to hear you talk about the nerves and staying steady, but could you explain how you do that?
It's something that I've been working on a lot this year, especially working on calming myself during the tense moments, during the times when I'm nervous, realizing when I'm nervous and accepting that I'm nervous, and really trying to just trick myself into just staying calm and just focus on what I have to do point by point, technical wise, when I'm serving. And it really worked, it really helped me out today, so it just goes to show that the work that I've been doing throughout the whole year paid off at the end of the year, basically.
Actually, going back to what you just said about the moment of the anthem and all that, so having gone through all that now, what did it actually feel like being in the midst of the match and then when it was finally over?
Relief. After it was over, I think to get my first live rubber win, it's something special and something that I'll never forget. And it was extremely difficult. He's a really good player. He's a player that you don't expect much. You don't expect him to just give you the points. He serves big and plays really aggressive, and when he's on, he can beat anybody. And I think he showed that in the first set on his serve. He was really aggressive, played really well. But to just get through it was really good.
My congratulations. Listen, we may have no chance to talk to you later. And so we don't know, of course, if Australia is going to win and who will win between Italy and Serbia later. But let's say that Australia wins, you have to play either Kekmanovic, probably, Serbia, either Sonego or Arnaldi. Can you tell us, the three of them, what do you know about those three guys, so that we can keep...
Yes, Alex, you played quite good match the springtime in Rome against Holger Rune, some tricks with Rune. But Otto Virtanen is also a Nordic country's player, but he didn't that kind of tricks like Rune, or what do you think about it? Little bit different guy.
Well, they're extremely different. One guy's big and plays big, the other guy's one of the fittest and fastest players on tour, so yeah, they're extremely different, and Holger's a top 10 player, top 5 player, and Virtanen, I don't know if he's cracked the top 100, he's got potential too, but at the moment Holger is on a different level, and I came really close to beating Holger in Rome, so yeah, that's it.
Alexei, congrats on the win. I just wanted to know what your first reaction was when you received the news that you were going to play your first live rubber. What was the first thing that came to your mind?
I had some butterflies at first, but then it's all, we get to work. We scout our player. I played him before. I knew what to expect, and it was just something that I just had to go out and I had to perform for my country, and I did that. And yeah, at first a little bit of nerves, but after that, the day before I got told, it was all, we got to work and really crack down on what I had to do.
And can you tell us a bit Davis Cup and this win for you?
No matter what format you play, you're playing for your country. And at the end of the day, it's everybody's dream to play for their country and to represent. And for me, it's to represent the green and gold. I was born there, I was raised there. All my first coaches were Australian. I looked up to Leighton, I looked up to all the Aussie legends. And to be able to put on the green and gold, to be able to go out there and play for your country, no matter the format, if it's this Davis Cup or the old Davis Cup, you give your all. It's nerves, it's pressure, you're playing for everybody back home. And it's something that nothing will ever compare to. Winning at 250, it won't compare to it at all. So for me, it really was the biggest moment of my career. To get the first live rubber win, to get 1 foot into the final. Yeah, for me it was something that I'll never forget.
2 last questions. Just kind of following up on that, have you been a bit frustrated or disappointed in the past not to have played more Davis Cup, and like how much of a priority has it been for you to make sure you're part of the squad?
For me, it's I always put my name up. I'm always ready to play, and we believe in our captain. He goes out, he makes decisions, and I just have to be ready when my name's called. And today I was, and we'll see what the future holds. But honestly, all the boys that are in the locker room, all the boys that are in the team, we've got 8 or 9 players inside the top 100 who are capable of playing for Australia, and each and every one of them can go out and do the job. And for me to be able to go out and do it today, I'm personally very proud of it, and we'll see what the future holds.
Last question.
Alexei was just saying, you spoke a bit about the nerves aspect. Firstly, what Leighton Hewitt would have experienced that in his time. So what was he saying to you to try and calm you down? And also when you faced the set point in the first set, what were you working on? What were you telling yourself at that stage?
Just the basics, what I always tell myself. You know, just focus on my serve, focus on the technique. You know, when it's my serve, it's my ball. The ball's in my court, so I have to go out and do what I do on the practice court when I'm serving. And I did that. I was able to get a ball of it, and Leighton believes in me also. That's why he named me. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.